How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you so much. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. What was your weekend like?
Very well, teacher.
Yeah?
Very well. My weekend was calm.
It was calm? Good.
And you?
What did I do? What did I do? A ver. Well, yesterday I watched football. I was bad. And Saturday, no, I didn't. No, nothing. No,
Yo,
I
wait,
went to the
sorry.
supermarket. Went to the supermarket on Saturday.
Okay.
That was it.
I was watching the news
Mm.
and the difficult situation of Chile with the Argentinos.
Okay. What did you see? What was it?
The Argentines.
Yeah.
Those Argentines won across front.
Mm.
Across front, ¿no?
¿Qué cosa? ¿Qué quieres
De,
decir?
de los que son, de los argentinos
Yeah.
que cruzan, creo que están cruzando la frontera ahorita con Bolivia, algo así, ¿no?
Yeah. No sé en verdad.
Sí,
I me
la situación
Okay.
difícil.
All right. Well, I mean, what's happened over the weekend was that in Iquique, which is in the north of Chile, there was problems with there was protests against
Okay.
Venezuela, against Venezuelans, the migrants from Venezuela, and they're kind of like, nah, no, we don't want them here, and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I mean, it's been quite negative
It's
towards
complicated.
migration. Yeah, I mean, it has been. I don't know why. Like, I mean, it's just people are stupid. People are stupid. Like, I mean, I don't understand that point of view. Like, I mean, someone like me, like who has lived in 4 different countries, I know what being a migrant is. I know how hard it is sometimes for some people, and like. And these people like, oh no, we don't want them here. It's everything. Well, I mean, you can't be like that. I mean, okay, it's your country in a way, and yeah, of course you need to respect the country. Like I mean, I don't come to Mexico and like say, oh no, Mexico is a terrible country and like they should do this, they should do that, blah blah blah. It's like, I mean, and impose my views to everybody else, like pretend like being a conqueror or something. Like, no, you can't do that. You have to respect the country that you're living in. You have to do that, and that's the way it works. But the people that like are that are from the country, in this case Chile, like, I mean, you have to be more open to uh to the migrants, people who are coming into your country. I mean, you can't act that way, like, at all. It's like, oh, but they steal and they do all of these kind of things and everything. It's like, I mean, that's the same everywhere. I mean, that's not just limited to migrants. However, I mean, there are situations in which I do understand in certain places, like for example in Chile, like in Santiago, there are areas in which the migrants have become very aggressive and very like taking control in certain parts of Santiago. Like there's a place in Santiago, like you could say Colonia in a way, but it's Comuna of Estación Central.
Mm-hmm.
And all that area, like, I mean, it's gotten pretty bad, like with the migrants, with Haitians and Colombians, and like they're very very aggressive. And it's like, okay, I understand that part. I mean, but you can't condone every single Colombian, every single Haitian, or every single migrant that comes into your country because of just a few, just because of a few. I mean, that's not the way it works. I mean, if that happens, then that means there's something wrong with the police. The police is not doing, excuse me, the police is not doing their job. And I think that's where the confusion is that like people don't know how to draw the line. It's like, oh, one Colombian did this, all Colombians are bad. It's like, no, it's that Colombian who's the bad guy. It's not all Colombians. It's that Colombian, or it's that Haitian, or that Argentinian, or Mexican, or Brazilian, or whatever. And that one is the bad guy. It's not the whole community. And yeah, because like being a migrant myself, like I completely understand that. I know how bad it can be if people don't accept you in your country. You have to respect it, of course, but the people have to respect you too. And yeah, and the thing is that in Iquique they were burning the belongings of these Venezuelans. O sea, le están quemando las pertenencias a estos venezolanos aquí o sea, imágenes de ellos tirando las cosas, quemándolas y todo, así como una protesta anti-migración, así básicamente.
Exactly. Pero está pegado a Bolivia, ¿no? La frontera.
Sí, en el norte sí. Sí, entonces, claro, en el norte Chile limita con Bolivia, con Perú, en el norte.
Mire.
It's not good. It's not good. But yeah. Hello, Haiti. How are you? How was your weekend?
You don't hear me? You hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah?
Yeah. I am talking in this thing. Mute. Sorry.
That's okay. How are you?
Good. And you?
Yeah, fine. All good. How was your weekend? Yeah?
Yeah.
It sounds like it was really good. It's very good.
Normal.
It's normal.
Weekend.
All right. Yeah. Good. But did you do anything fun or anything exciting, or just it was all right?
I went to my parents' home. I went to visit them. So this is a different thing that I did this last week. But in my city where my parents live, it rains all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it rains a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But was a good weekend and normal weekend.
It was a normal weekend. Good. Did you cut your hair?
Basically, this
Yeah.
is my real hair.
Oh, okay.
I have used extensions, but this weekend I leave it because I need to leave to repair the extension and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I leave them.
Okay. So this is your real hair.
Yeah, this is my real hair.
Okay.
Short
hair. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. It looks nice. I like it.
Thank you.
Looks cool. So just to remind you guys that this is our last week. Our 8th and final week starts today. So remember, we had the presentation on Thursday. We'll be working on it today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And yeah, the final presentation on Thursday, and that's it. Finito.
Okay.
But that'll be the end. So yeah, it's gone very fast, hasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It has been very, very, very fast. So this is class number 28.
28?
28. This is number 28. And we do 31. Well, it should be 32, but since we had the bank holiday, the bank holiday on the 15th of September, then it's 31 classes instead of 32. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast that's has passed, but all good. So we'll before we get into the presentation, I mean your drafts about your presentation, I just want to ask you what are you guys thinking of doing next after this? Are you doing more classes? What's your What's the next stage for you? What are you doing afterwards?
Mm,
Oh no. Oh no, fine.
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know.
What about you, Katie?
Well, I am trying to make I don't know how to say to be better in the English. I am trying to be better, and I understand that it's difficult for us because we live in Mexico, where all the people talk in Espanol all time, and all the things that we do is in Spanish.
Yeah.
So I know it's difficult for us. So I will be trying to take a kind of course or something because I need to do it. I have tried to buy books, and I have a lot of apps in my phone, but it don't work because when I don't have time, I don't open the book, I don't open the app. And but when
Yeah,
I
it
but
is
when I
hard.
pay for a course or something like that, I need to take my classes. I need to do it. I need
Yeah.
so yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it does happen when you don't have it's amazing how that fact, because you paid for it, like it gives you that extra motivation to be able to do your classes and stuff, because yeah, I mean, you paid for it. It's like, if I don't go to class, I'm just wasting that money. Just that money's going away, and yeah, you just lose it. Now with and of course, when you have that, like when you have that extra kind of like motivation because of the money, you do kind of like set for example, your timetable accordingly to what it is that you do need for your classes and everything. Like yeah, like myself now, on Saturday I started classes of French. I'm learning French now, and yeah, like I mean, it's so different because yeah, you have the motivation and everything, because you're kind of like, yeah, I mean, I'm putting money towards it and everything, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I need to do this. So yeah, you do have that extra motivation to do it. But I feel that, like, well, I mean, I suppose it's much harder for you, Haiti, in that sense, because I mean, the kind of job that you have, like, I mean, it's very demanding in times. Like, so, like, to find, I suppose, like, for you to find free time, it's quite hard to kind of like,
Yeah,
look,
it
I
is.
so it's not the same for like, I don't know, like for me, like, I mean my like the amount of hours that I do a week, it's like 22 hours that I do a week. I mean, it's like half. I only do half the time. Like, it's only like I only do part time. So I do find more time to be able to study, to be able to practice, and to be able to do things. But I guess that, like, if one is kind of like really committed and really motivated, I suppose there are moments in your day where you're kind of like, look, okay, today I need to do this, and like I need to, and to be able to be very organized. I suppose you, Haiti, you have to be very organized with your time, because you have to, like, okay, from 1 till 2 I need to do this, from 2 to 3 I'll have lunch, or from 2 to half 2 I'll have lunch, and you have to really respect your timetable. So yeah, I mean, what's the different things that I could recommend for you guys to do, okay, like, is to do, probably, of course, do more English classes, do more courses, do more, even just like speaking sessions of things. Like, I mean, okay, I mean, you need to work on grammar and vocabulary, but maybe if you can just be part of a club just speaking, then that could help. Like, at least you have that. Like, I mean, it's a low bar, but at least if you have that, that could kind of like work for you to be able to do those courses and activities that will help you with your English. So yeah, I mean, I would recommend that. Try and add as much English as you can to your day-to-day life. I mean, of course, yeah, you can't do it with everything. Like, yeah, you live in Mexico, a Spanish-speaking country, everything is in Spanish, so it's super hard. But there's certain things that you can do for yourself in English, like have your phone in English, watch movies in English, listen to the music in English, listen to podcasts in English, audiobooks in English, things like that. Just like, okay, see if there's certain things that you can add to your day-to-day in English, then do it. Add it to your day-to-day life. Just small activities, and then your brain is going to get used to those kind of like tasks and instructions in English that will help you. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, like if okay, like I don't know if you have any concrete plans, like, okay, Thursday we're finished. On Monday, I'm going to be just do something different. So I'm starting another course. I'm starting another anything like that, or no? Or do you have anything ready for Monday, for next Monday, or
No.
or no? Algo que tengan listo para el próximo lunes, así como, ya, si el lunes empiezo otro curso, el lunes empiezo algo diferente, o no,
No.
no, nada,
No.
no. You, Haiti, no?
No.
Not really.
No.
Okay, so yeah,
No.
that could be something that you guys could look into, like something like that. Like I think that could be something good for you. Something different, you know. I mean, probably I shouldn't be doing this, but I'll just say it once and that's it. I won't answer any questions or anything like that. Probably we could talk about it later, but at the moment I won't. But I do my own classes as well. I do private lessons as well. Like I do that. That's also part of
Okay.
that's things I do as well. But yeah, like there you go. But I can't, of
Okay.
course, I can't promote myself. I mean, that's it. Like, I mean, I won't like, oh yes, this and this, that's and that. Like, no, like I won't promote myself. But like, yeah, I mean, you have me on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Sorry, Instagram and TikTok, whatever. Like, I can answer the questions there, no problem. But yeah. So I don't know. You have I mean, there's so many options that you guys have. Like, I mean, of different things. I suppose like you need to, of course, find the time to do it. Find the time to be able to do the courses and to be committed to it. Of course, it's not easy. It's not an easy commitment to say, look, okay, I'm going to dedicate myself every day, an hour every day to practice English. Because it's not easy, because life and work and things just come across, and then you're kind of like, yeah, I can't do this now. I need to focus on other things. And it happens. People come and go in English classes. Like, you're with them for a while and then they leave because so many different things. Like, I mean, life, money, work just catches up to them, and you're kind of like, yeah, I can't do this now. So if you can't do it because of those different factors, then at least add English to your life. Just like I said, music, podcasts, movies, your phone, put your phone in English, like put Facebook in English, put Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is that you have in English. Put all your things around you in English, so that at least you're kind of like constantly looking at things in English, you're listening to things in English. Probably when you're washing the dishes or you're cooking or whatever, okay, put a podcast in English in the background. You're kind of like, okay, and then that information is just coming in. You're not realizing it just comes in. Something easy for you, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Just different tips. Okay,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
No problem. All right, so let's get into what summons us here. So the presentations. So I'll start with, who wants to go first? Who would like to speak first? Who's volunteer? ¿Quién quiere ser voluntario?
A ver.
¿Quién quiere ser el carne gañón?
A ver, vamos a ver. A ver, teacher, inicio yo.
Ok.
Dice la última. La última y nos vamos.
No, es que la cara de Heidi como que está lista, así como, ya, por Raúl, dale, dile que quería hacerlo todo.
Vas tú primero.
Oh no, you first.
You are
No.
right.
Ok.
Ay.
Ay, Heidi, ¿qué vamos a hacer contigo?
Me haces bullying.
Sí, sí. Eso no se acepta acá.
Ok, teacher.
Cuando quiera, Raúl, cuando quiera.
I had a terrific experience when I lived in Perote. I remember when I was younger and I lived in Perote. My house was all house. Perote is a old city. Perote is situated in Veracruz state. Perote is a city. Perote is a very old city. Perote have many sites, many iconic sites. For example, the same church strength and also the Claudina. The Claudina was a clothing factory, Perote was a place of passage to Mexico City. The experience that I lived in my home was one day my girlfriend called me and she told me and I was with somebody
Yeah, with somebody.
And was in the first floor of my home. My girlfriend was she in the second floor. I remember that I was sleeping and my phone ring is correct?
Rang.
Rang.
My phone rang.
My phone rang. My was very nervous and I was very scared. I was trembled with fears and I got up and I review of the house And I mm, I wasn't somebody.
There was okay. No había nadie. ¿Quieres
No había
decir?
nadie, ajá.
Okay.
Exactly.
There wasn't anybody.
There wasn't anybody.
Anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't anybody.
There wasn't anybody.
I just want to go. Just give me a second. I just want to go back to a point that you said there with your girlfriend. You said that your girlfriend was on the second floor. You were on the first floor, and your girlfriend was on the second floor. Tú estás en el primer piso y tu novia está en el segundo piso.
No, my girlfriend was your home.
My girlfriend. Okay, your girlfriend was at
Okay,
home.
exactly. And my girlfriend saw the second floor of my home.
Okay, so your girlfriend saw somebody.
Somebody.
Saw somebody.
My girlfriend was my neighbor.
Your girlfriend was your neighbor. Okay.
Neighbor, exactly.
All right. Okay. Okay. And she saw somebody on the second floor. Okay. And you checked the house.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Because that's when you said revisé la casa. You said, I can't remember what you said, but you said like I reviewed or revised the house, but I checked the house. I checked the house.
Sorry, check.
No worries, no worries. But there wasn't anybody. Okay. So what happened next? Is there anything after that?
Sorry?
¿Hay algo después? O sea, qué pasó después? Que viste que no había nadie en la casa.
No. ¿Cómo se dice? Bueno, cuando me di cuenta que no había nadie, pues ahí fue cuando vino lo bueno.
Okay. All right. Lo que podrías hacer así como para hacerlo como digamos, así como darle como un poco de
De
picante.
suspenso.
Sí, o sea, como, so I checked the house and there was nobody there. Ahí lo deja ahí. ¡Oh!
Check the house, sorry.
I checked the house.
Ajá.
Punto suspensivo. And there was nobody there. Oh, no, but there was nobody there.
But
There was nobody there.
no, where is there?
But there
But there,
was
there was
nobody there.
nobody there.
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 There. But there was nobody there.
But there was nobody there.
Sí, pues termina con eso. Entonces, para que sea como, qué genial. Suena.
I didn't believe in this.
You thought it was a joke.
Exactly.
Okay. But
exactly.
your girlfriend did see somebody.
I am person very
Skeptical. Skeptical person. Okay.
A skeptical person, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, that I would have thought it was a joke or something as well, but like, ooh. So, yeah. Okay. All right, Raúl. So, ahí quedamos, ¿no es cierto? Lo dejas ahí. But there was nobody there. Okay, punto final. Bien. Bien, Raúl. Está muy bien. Me gusta. Porque justamente, ¿cuánto se llama? O sea, si es que leíste, no sé, o sea, creo que sí leíste en algunas partes, pero no se notó mucho. Se notó muy poco que leíste y que se sintió muy genuino, se sintió muy así como que sí, aquí está mi historia. Se sintió muy bien, me gustó, se sintió muy natural. Solo temas de pronunciación de palabras,
Sí.
sí, son unos pequeños errores. Cuando estaba mencionando al principio, hablando un poco de Perote, de la historia de Perote, dijiste que Perote have many iconic. Has, exactamente. Exactamente. Ese es. Has. Bien. Tienes que decir my house was an old house. Or podría decir my house was old. My house was old.
Was old.
My house was old. Y nada más, pues. Eso.
Was old.
Eso. Nada más, Raúl. Está
Perfecto,
súper bien.
teacher.
De verdad, Raúl, está muy bien. Me gustó. Está excelente. Muy bien. Muy bien. Si ya empezaste así hoy, imagínate ya para el jueves. O sea, nos queda mañana, nos queda miércoles.
Miércoles y el jueves
Y el
terminamos.
jueves. No le agregues nada, está bien.
Así está bien.
Yo como te digo, para que suene así, no sé, pone actuación, pone así como un poco de pantomima, básicamente, así como para que suene así como, está genial. Sí, y no sé, pues el jueves ven así como con túnica o algo así, con velas, así. No, está genial, de verdad, está muy bueno, Raúl, en serio, excelente. Hasta ahora, aunque sea un ensayo, lo mejor que has hecho,
Thank
de
you,
verdad,
teacher. Thank
de
you.
verdad. Está muy
Thank
bien.
you.
De aquí para arriba nomás.
This story was true? This story was true?
The story was true, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Bien, bien, Raúl, excelente, de verdad. Nada que decir.
Thank you,
No hay,
teacher.
no hay
Thank you so
nada,
much.
nada que agregar, solo tratemos de trabajar un poco la pronunciación, solamente los errores que te dije gramaticales, agregarle suspenso para que suene bonito, y está,
Y con eso,
como dicen en Chile, tiki-taka.
I appreciate
I
your
appreciate it.
words. Appreciate your words.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Sí, el juego, como dicen, tiki-taka. Tiki-taka. Bien. Ok, vamos, Katie. Ahora te toca a ti. De que te va a tocar, te va a tocar. No importa si es primero o segundo.
Eso ya es un hecho.
Es un hecho.
Oh no. Well, I don't know about what as talk and what talk.
You haven't thought of anything?
I have thought in a lot of things, but I don't know what is this history to talk about it.
Okay, so, okay, o sea, claro, o sea, hasta este momento no has pensado en nada todavía.
No, my preference, no. And this time I have not written nothing. Because, yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what we can do, all right, so okay, so I haven't thought of anything yet. All right. So well, we still have tomorrow and Wednesday to practice it and everything. But what we could do now is think of something in this last minutes that we have, these 15 to 20 minutes that we have. We can think of something, okay? So what would you like to say? Would you like to do something like Raúl, do you have like a thriller or
I don't know.
or a scary story?
I have a lot of things. I have thought a lot of things, but I don't know pretty sure about what is the best history to talk. For example, to me, I like to read a lot of conspiracy histories or stuff
Theories.
like that.
Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories. Yeah, I like to read about, I don't know, ovnis and...
Ovnis are real.
I believe that they are real.
They are real.
but no ones are sure about the proofs that show in internet or stuff like that, because we don't have here the proofs to see, oh yeah, it's real or not. Actually, I have seen for myself lights in the sky and stuff like that, super strange, but who knows? I don't have a thing to follow these lights and see, oh no, it's not a a star. It's something else. I don't know, pretty sure. So that's it. It's strange.
Okay.
Happens strange things.
Yeah.
And I could talk, for example, also about once that I was in, how say, cementerio.
Graveyard.
Who?
You could say graveyard, or cemetery.
Cemetery is more easy.
Cemetery.
Remember.
Okay.
To me.
Cemetery. All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
cemetery. So yeah, it happened when my grandfathers of my fiance dies. 1 year before his dies, we went to this cemetery because the family of my fiance were there to clean this place and stuff like that. So always I was with a lot of work. So I say, okay, I will go to take my computer, my laptop, and I will go to sit in another place waiting, because also there was a lot of people and they don't need me, but I went to help, but they don't need me. So I thought, okay, I will go to take my laptop and I will go in another place to sit me and open my laptop and make some work while I wait to finish. They finish to clean this place. So I was so quiet with no one's wrong to me. And then I saw one person that worked in this place, the cemetery. These persons that clean, or these persons that are all the time in these places, the cemetery.
Yeah.
I saw the people that was walking around me, around, a little far, but around and around. And this person see me, and it seems like he wants to ask me something, but he was taking a little of I don't know how to say, he's thinking in ask me something, but he was hesitating to close to me. So yeah, he was walking around. So some minutes after that, he took tomó el valor.
Okay, he okay. So he you could say he finally asked.
He finally walked to me.
He walked towards me.
He walked to me and asked me, "Are you alive?" And I said, "What? Yes, I am alive." And the person said, oh, sorry, because here we see a lot of strange things. Sorry. And he would go, and me like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was very strange.
That was very strange.
But I could say that once in my life, someone asked me if I am alive.
I don't think anybody's ever asked me that. Like, are you alive? I think so.
Someone asked me before.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, so I mean I think that's the whole point then, is it's to be able to say stories like this. Like, I mean, it just comes out so natural. Like, you're just telling a story and that's it. Like, I mean, you don't really need to kind of like prepare yourself and like kind of like think like it's an actual presentation of like when you're in school or something, that you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to talk about the Mexican Civil War. Okay, it's like,
it remembers me when you say the schools. It remembers me that in Mexico, all the schools were built, how say, above cemeteries according to files in
All
the
right.
old the schools here were built above cemeteries.
Above Aztec cemeteries.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
according to
those
files
are
in the
good
schools.
stories. Those are good stories. But yeah, I mean, there you go. Those the two of you there. Like, there you go. Like, I mean, it just comes out so natural. Like, I mean, your story that you want to say, like, and everything. So there you go, Eddie. I mean, you can say that one if you want. You can tell that story that when you went to the graveyard if you want. Or if you feel that, like, I don't know, if you feel like maybe, I don't know, Raul has already told his paranormal experience. Maybe you're kind of like, maybe not a paranormal one. Maybe, I don't know, like an exciting adventure that you had or something like that. I was like, oh, when I went to blah blah blah, it's like, oh, we did this, we did that, like maybe something exciting or something fun, or maybe you want to say something sad or something romantic. Like, it's up to you. Like, I mean, that's entirely up to you. If you have any, like, yeah, any fun stories that you would like to say. But yeah, I mean, they're both of them are really good. Both stories, guys, they're really good. I really like them. Those kind of, like, I mean, yeah, I'm also a skeptical person like Raul, and like, I mean, I don't really believe in those kind of, like, oh yeah, I saw a ghost or something like that. But there's sometimes things that you're just kind of like, I just don't know how to explain them. Like, I've only had like one paranormal kind of like experience in my life. That was when I was a kid. I was 7 years old, and I still remember it. Like, it was the day we arrived to Chile. We moved from Ireland to live in Chile in 1999, and it was the first night that we spent there. Okay, it was the first night our first night in Chile, and what had happened was that night I woke up in the middle of the night because I just couldn't sleep, and um I was in a bedroom. Because we were staying with an uncle of mine, my dad's brother, my dad's younger brother, and in the bedroom I was sleeping with two of my cousins. There was three of us in that bedroom, so it was me and two other cousins, and I was sleeping next to the wall. And I turned around and then I looked towards the door. I was the one that was furthest away from the door. My cousin here in the middle and another cousin over here. And I could see, I was looking at the door and I could see two figures. It's like a tall person, like a man and a kid. But I couldn't see their faces. They had no face. They were faceless. No tenían cara de estas figuras. Y y como que sentía que me miraban, aunque no tenían cara, sentía que me observaban, que me estaban mirando. Y yo así, como completamente paralizado, no me podía mover ni nada. Y me acuerdo que como que tenían como que estaban como vestidos como de gris. Era oscuro, pero aún los podía ver así como que si tuvieran como que si hubiera luz. Y estaban como gris y abajo como algo azul. Así como, no sé si era como como una túnica o algo así como azul. Yo creo, no sé cuánto rato habré quedado viéndolos así, y me di vuelta así, hacia la pared, así, mirando la pared, y no puedo dormir en toda la noche, estaba muy asustado. Y ya de ahí, durante como un mes, así estaba durmiendo con mis papás porque estaba demasiado asustado, no podía, no podía dormir solo. Y no. Ha sido la única experiencia así paranormal que yo he vivido, pero me acuerdo de eso muy bien, o sea, ya más de 20 años ya, pero ya me acuerdo así, me quedo marcado esa cuestión así. No sé si estaba soñando, no sé si estaba en un limbo o algo, pero fue muy raro. Very weird, very scary.
Very good.
And so yeah, I mean, well, there you go. I mean, I don't know, like for you, Haiti, if you're going to go with that story, or do you think about doing a different kind of thing that you're thinking? I don't know. Would you like to go with that one, or do you think of or do you want to say something different?
No, maybe I will go to keep with this
With that one?
history.
Okay. With story. Because history is historia de, pero historia, en cuanto se llama, no de cuentos, sino historia así como la historia de
Yeah.
México, así. That's history. So it's a story. It's a story.
Okay. Cool.
Story. Okay. Perfect. All right. So guys, I mean, that's really good. They're very good stories. Like I said, Raul, very good. Very good, Raul. Amazing. It's so good to see that, like, how that advance and everything. You really are going up. Like, I mean, every presentation that you've been doing, they're getting better. And I don't know, it's because they're easier, or it's a bit of both, that they're easier and that you're also getting better as well. And yeah, Haiti, I mean, that you came up with a story just on the top of your mind. There I go. I'm gonna say this one. Perfect. That's great. That's what I want. Just want to kind of, like, just be super spontaneous. Just be as spontaneous as possible. I understand, Raul, maybe you need to write down things to kind of like have your idea in order and things like that. That's perfect. That's the way you think. That's the way you do it. That's great. And yeah, you're doing it really well. Katie, yeah, it seems that you're more kind of like, yep, I can think of something right now, and there I go. A bit more spontaneous. But yeah, that's perfect, guys. I love it. Very, very good. So yeah, I mean, tomorrow we can just practice a little bit more.
Okay, teacher.
Just a bit more of your kind of like your just a bit of the pronunciation. It's just that. I mean, I think rather than anything else, we're just going to work on pronunciation. That's it. Maybe there's kind of like another detail that you don't remember. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that something else happened, another detail, and you could probably say that or something like. But yeah, there's nothing much more to it, guys. I mean, yeah, you're doing really well. I'm glad to see that you guys have progressed, that you guys have moved on with all of your English and everything. You guys are doing much better than how you were a week ago. Sorry, not a week ago, 7 weeks ago. Sorry, the first week I meant. You're doing much better. So yeah, and that's what I mean. I hope you guys can keep up with this momentum, because you have built a momentum and you're going with it. And I hope that you can keep going, because it's good when you have this momentum and you're kind of like, oh, I'm doing well, I'm doing great, and just like, okay, come on, keep going, like, and don't lose it, because when you lose it, it's just kind of, it's hard to build it up again. It's hard to because it's super easy to lose the momentum, and it's very hard to build it back up. But you've got it. You've got that momentum. You're doing really, really well, guys. I'm super happy. I'm super glad that you guys are doing really well. I love coming into these classes, because like I think you guys are doing really well, and I find this kind of speaking session a kind of like a break to my day. So it's really good. So I hope you guys just keep going on with it. And yeah, so that's it from me. I don't know do you have anything that you'd like to ask, or anything that you'd like to say, or anything, or no?
No.
Perfect. All right, guys. So that will be it for today. So hope you have a lovely rest of the evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem.
Thank
See
you,
you
teacher.
tomorrow. Bye.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.